Hey, Anthony and Andrew here with K Painting and Drywall. We've had some questions about the paintbrushes that we use for wall cut-ins, so we're going to go over those today. Both Andrew and I use different paintbrushes. He kind of learned on the paintbrush that he's using. I actually used to use the brush that he's using for wall cut-in for quite some time. I did switch, and I'll kind of get into that a little bit later as to why. So Andrew uses the Proform Picasso 2.5-inch angle brush. Can you give me a couple of reasons why you love this brush?
Yeah, I love the straight line that it cuts in. It when I'm doing walls, ceilings, anything like that, it cuts in a great line, and it's also very springy. So it kind of holds its shape a little bit better, and digs into the corners if I need to. And also, since it's an oval brush, it holds lots of paint. So you don't have to go back and dip near as many times as you would with a brush that's not an oval brush. So.
Gotcha. So he's been using this for a while. So is there anything that you don't like about this paintbrush?
Yeah, mainly it's just that it doesn't last as long as I would like. Usually after 6, 7, 8 times, it starts fraying out real bad, and so yeah, if it lasted a little bit longer, it'd be perfect.
There you go, Proform. If you can figure out how to make these brushes last a little bit longer, that'd be awesome. So for me, I use the Corona Ontario. It's the same type of thing. It's a 2.5-inch angle brush. The only difference is this is not an oval brush. So that's probably the only downside to this brush is it don't hold as much paint. But a couple of the upsides that kind of trade off and make it worth using this brush is the filaments. So they are a nylon polyester blend, so they do last a little bit longer. You get a little bit more life out of the brush. The other thing that I like is that there's a little bit sharper of a point on the end here, so you can kind of dig into the corners a little bit better. If you're cutting in an accent wall, it makes it a little bit easier. So yeah, the Corona Ontario is my brush. He likes the Proform Picasso 2.5-inch angle brush. It's something that we've just kind of grown accustomed to the brushes that we like. Gosh, you've been using this, about a year now?
Yeah, over a year.
A little over a year. So I used them for quite a long time, up until, just recently. I switched to this brush, and really the big deciding factor for me was the bristles and how long they last. I just wanted something that held up a little bit longer. For him, it's a brush that he's comfortable with. I don't mind buying them for him. He does great work with it, so it's well worth the price. For his brush, I think you can buy those right around like that $13, $14 mark. There's a couple stores in town here that sell them, or you can order them online. Same thing for this. This is right around that $13 to $15 mark, wherever, it kind of depends on where you buy it and where you order it at. You can get them at a couple local places as well. Also order them online. We tend to buy these in bulk just because we go through them so much. So yeah, these are the brushes that we use. And is there anything you want to add to it, or? No. So these are our brushes. And if you guys got any questions or comments or any brushes that you would like us to try, do a review on, we actually buy quite a few different paint brushes and try a lot of them out, so we can do future reviews on different paint brushes. And just let us know what you guys think.